困っている人がいたら、手を差し伸べられる人になりなさい、と、母は言った。
For years, the Atelier series was the ultimate niche JRPG. You were either a diehard fan of its cozy alchemy vibes, or you ignored it entirely. But something shifted. Atelier Yumia, The Alchemist of Memories, isn't just another niche title. It's aggressively gunning for the mainstream. Has this cozy crafting simulator finally traded its soul for open-world mass appeal? Or is this the evolution we've been waiting for? Let's find out. 80. It's hard. Atelier Yumia is a delicate balancing act between high-stakes adventure and a meticulous crafting simulation. You step into the shoes of Yumia, an alchemist tasked with unraveling the forgotten memories of a fractured continent. You aren't just grinding monsters to level up. Your power comes directly from your cauldron. If you want a better sword or a stronger healing potion, you have to brew it yourself. The gameplay loop is deeply satisfying. You venture out into the wild to gather materials, fight a few beautifully designed monsters, and rush back to your atelier to experiment. It's an addictive rhythm of preparation and execution. Every rock you smash and flower you pick is a potential ingredient that could completely break the game's combat system if you're clever enough. Let's talk about the real star of the show, the synthesis system. If you're new here, crafting an atelier isn't just pressing a button and waiting for a bar to fill. It is essentially a complex, deeply rewarding puzzle game hidden inside an RPG. You're balancing elemental values, placing ingredients on a grid, and chasing perfectly optimized traits. It's intimidating at first, but incredibly satisfying to master. However, Yumia pushes this formula into a sprawling open-world format, and the results are a bit of a mixed bag. On one hand, exploring seamless, vibrant biomes on a broomstick or a crafted mount feels incredibly freeing. The environmental design is gorgeous, filled with secrets that reward curious players. It's a massive step up from the small, segmented zones of the older games. But going open world comes with a steep cost. The pacing often grinds to a halt. When you place a highly intricate crafting system inside a massive world, the sheer volume of materials can cause serious inventory fatigue. Sometimes you just want to progress the story, but you're forced to scour a massive desert because you ran out of a specific, low-tier mineral. It occasionally feels more like a chore than an adventure. Scanning through Reddit and Steam, the community consensus is loud and clear. The biggest pro is easily the visual glow-up and the combat fluidity. Fans are praising how incredibly snappy the real-time battles feel. Combining your beautifully animated alchemical items with flashy party combos makes the combat loop feel more dynamic and engaging than any previous entry in the franchise. On the flip side, the biggest con echoed by veteran players is the diluted character interactions. Because the world is so huge, the intimate slice-of-life moments the series is known for feel a bit stretched thin. The open world is beautiful, but players are complaining that the towns feel strangely lifeless, lacking that cozy, tight-knit community charm that defined the older games. So, is Atelier Yumia, The Alchemist of Memories, worth your time and money? If you love deep, rewarding crafting systems and want an RPG where your preparation matters more than your reflexes, this is a slam dunk. It successfully drags a niche franchise into the modern open-world era, even if it stumbles a bit under the weight of its own ambition. It might not be the perfect game for players who hate menu management, but it is undeniably the most accessible and visually stunning Atelier game to date. If you're ready to get lost in a world of endless alchemical possibilities, grab your cauldron and dive in. You won't regret it. Final rating, 8 out of 10.